Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to be working on some of the proportions of this character, especially kind of getting the head to look more, to have more of a real scale measurements for the head, just like an approximation, or not completely accurately, but something close. Let me just change this string dynamic to dem standard, and then move topological. And I'm going to bring in some kind of shape in here also. So like a pre-made shape actually. So I'm going to bring in that in here. Let me just blow this. No, let me do this again. Something like this, and I blow this out. Okay, and just make some slight correction for the neck. Put this in here. Let's see. Let me blow this out a bit. Okay, that's fine. So I'll just shrink this in like so. Maybe even push it down. Let's see. Let me just push it down like so. Nope, undo that. Let me do this like so. Okay, maybe something. No, that's too long. That's just too long. Let me do this again, just lightly. Something like that should be fine. Okay. So I need to smooth this out. So let me use the smooth brush. Now make sure I turn on symmetry for this and just smooth this back down. Like so. Yeah, since symmetry is turned on, yes, that's fine. So smooth this out also. Okay. So now let me see what I can do in here with this. So let me just import a shape for this. So I already have a shape model, a realistic shape model for this with real world scale. So I'm going to be using that shape as a reference to kind of get a more closer real world scale for the head. So it should be this one. Okay. Let me just look for it. Should be around here somewhere. Let me see. But the position is kind of not in the right, not in the right spot when I model with that. So I'm just going to find look for where it is, and then yeah, this is it. So I'm just framing into it, and let's see. I can either move the shirt downwards or move the head upwards instead. Let's see. Okay, let me just put this. Just try to put this in the center and scale this down. I'm not so sure, but I'm going to use this shirt as an example. I'm going to bring this back in. I think I should bring this back in and just. So I brought this back in again. So what I'm going to do is to put every other model apart from let me see, let me put this in again. So every other model apart from, let me delete this. Let me bring it in again, append sphere. So what I'm trying to do is that every other model that is not the shirt itself, after importing the shirt again, I'm going to put that in a folder and then try to size that head up to kind of fit the shirt and then make minor adjustment on that. Let me put this to the side. So select the first one. New group, okay, folder, new folder. And just name this MESSI. Okay. Then I'm just going to drag the other one, the original one, the main one into that folder. just to make sure this is the right one. Yes, that's the right one. So yes, this is stylized. Main MESSI stylized, just to be sure. Now drag that into the folder, the eyeball also into the folder. Okay. Now let's see what we can adjust in here. Okay. So I think I'll just move this upwards. Let's see. I'll just scale this up. Something like so. I won't move it out of the grid line so that I can use symmetry freely on this. So then with this in position, I'm just going to scale this. It's going to be in a position. Then I'm going to move the shades. I'm going to move the shades to it. Let me just find this again, and I'll turn this off like so. Then I can select the shades, turn off symmetry. Then I can push this in place. I'm not going to be adjusting the scale of the shades yet. I'm going to be adjusting the head to kind of fit the proportion or get a close approximation to the proportion of the shades before I start adjusting the shade. Now the head looks too big. The head feels too big, so let me adjust the head to kind of size the head to fit more into the shades. Just checking this from a distance just to be sure. The head feels too big. Let me size this down. So somewhere like so. Let's see. Just checking this to be sure. I might even have to even size this down even more. But let's see, we'll see. Okay. Just kind of eyeballing the proportions of this. I think I will see later make sure the proportions are kind of right. I'm going to kind of bring in a measurement in here because the average head from the chin to the top of the beginning of the hairline is around 25 centimeter long. So I might still use like a measurement from Maya that has the right length, just a rectangular shape, and then bring this in and try to size up the head to that. So let me just size up the head again. Just trying to get the proportion as close as I possibly can. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can start adjusting it now. It's more or less fairly close to it. It's more or less fairly close to it. Let me just smooth out this. This shirt was made for a female, so I'm just smoothing out the front just to make this look more male-like. Then kind of push the center in. Though this bottom part of the shirt is not going to be too visible though, but let me just kind of make some corrections around here. Just trying to make this fit. Let me just make it a bit more rounded, something like so. Okay. So you can do this with symmetry turned on or turned off. Either ways, whichever one that works best to kind of help you get the proportions right. Okay. Come on, let's see from a distance. Let's see. and push this down even more. Okay, just trying to match up the cloth to the head. Okay, close enough. For the hand, no, for the hand parts, just looking at the hand, let me just smooth this out slightly. Okay, maybe maybe we're almost there. I'm just gonna push the hand, pull the hand down a bit. Kind of tilt it. I want to kind of tilt the hand downwards. And I don't want to kind of mirror this to the other side because this mode already has UVs and topology on it already. It's giving me issues kind of doing this. I might just end up using the move brush to kind of push this manually in. Just see if you can still having the same issue. Okay, let me just use the move brush. Kind of move this in. So I'm out of symmetry now, kind of doing this out of symmetry. Okay. Yeah, this is close enough. This is close enough though. It's from this side at least. This is close enough though. You can actually work with this. Yes, so we can actually work with this. So at least now now at least now we have a shirt in here that we can actually use. Let me just blend this back in even more. Push this in like so, or smooth this out. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I will see you guys in the next lesson.